Once again, the danger to the dishonest people speaking the unforgivable truths is back at ya, coming at ya live.
We are the ones speaking the unforgivable truths.
That's us. Hey,
It's got to be made probably more clarified, I guess.
perhaps a bit. I mean, yeah. You know what? Yeah.
We're still fucking sorting that shit out, trying
But
to
we're
figure it
getting,
out.
we're
Trying to figure it
I
out.
think we're getting it nailed down pretty nicely. So the forced catchphrase to open our videos is pretty much set. As usual, brought to you by our Subscribe Star backers. Check out our Subscribe Star where our real videos are, speaking the unforgivable truths that are so unforgivable that they have people breaking their every stated principle to have us censored and shut down, including the people that you think are not capable of that. The people you think are for free speech have openly proven that they're against free speech in their actions involving us. We have the truth and the evidence that they don't want you knowing about. If you want to see it, we used to post it all in public, and we're not able to. We are, unironically, we are unable to post them in public. We can only post them to our. That's not even a joke.
Choice.
We cannot post them on our YouTube.
It's not by our
anymore.
choice. It's because other people aren't stepping
Yes.
up to do their part to protect freedom of speech.
Yeah, remember what the founding fathers did? Well, nobody's doing that anymore except us. And I do mean nobody. Yes, even the totally based YouTuber you think does that doesn't, and in fact does the opposite of
In
what you
fact,
think.
anyone who
And we've
calls
proven it too.
themselves a based YouTuber, or who anybody else calls like a Chad dad, they are the most paused shit ever.
Yeah, and like they're in most cases they're either actual homosexuals or they're either actual child molesters themselves as well, or they have directly covered up for a child molester that they're friends with. And as we've talked many times about that in other videos and gone over all of the evidence and so on and so forth in our Subscribe Star videos. Once again, if you want to know more about that. But just covering some comics for today. Here's this one again that I immediately recognized just by the style. Here's somebody named My Silly Comics, and so they posted some of these back in 2022, saying the ones people know me from. And here's this one with a guy looking at a frog, and then frog, sort of puffs out, and he puffs out, and then at the store, peach time, and they say Miku. They see Miku there reaching for the same can of, for some reason, one can of peas, or peaches, not peas. They're totally different. But they're both reaching for the, what are the chances? Here's the one that I really that basically everyone, I think, recognizes. One of the most famous meme comics on the internet is
one of the most famous comics on the internet, Cyber Frog. Oh no, wait.
Nope. But it's
that's a funny joke.
Hey little man, how is it going? And then the baby's just going, and then just and that's it. Which again, very exploitable.
Yeah, it's I don't think I've ever seen the original.
Yeah, but here's the original right here. Wow, the original.
This is the wow. Look at us. Look, we're better.
We're going over the history. It's the history of memes. This also very much. Well, here's the last one. Hey, buddy, you need some help? Take this. And the guy goes, "This is a rat," and just gives a thumbs up. And so those are those comics, and it goes to show, like we've been saying for years, is that memes, for the most part, are comics.
Memes are more meaningful as comics than Spider-Man has ever been in his entire existence.
Yeah. And the thing is that even some of the older Spider-Man stuff was sort of a meme within comics, and it broke out because the people who read them when they were younger grew up to make the movies. That some of those, a couple, the Ditko stuff specifically, which by the way, if Ditko were still alive now, he would agree with what he already said back in his, his later years,
He'd be part of
which
SWC.
he
He would
would
be a member
agree.
of
He
SWC.
did already agree with everything we say now and said then, which has been morally consistent for the past, good 20 years now. Um, so yeah, Steve Ditko, pretty much just another member of Shitty Webcomics. And if you don't like Shitty Webcomics, Steve Ditko is against everything you are and everything you stand for. That's not my opinion. That's Steve Ditko's opinion.
And that's even if you're claiming, oh, I loved his comics. Clearly you didn't.
Yeah,
Clearly you
you know what
didn't
though?
get
That's
anything
interesting
from
is
them.
that there are a ton of people who are like, "Oh, Steve Ditko, he's a legend." Steve Ditko despised a lot of those people because they clearly didn't get it, and we do,
Yeah,
of course.
they were Cape Cocks. They clearly didn't
Yeah,
understand the meaning.
they worshipped the status and not any of the meaning. There was all the context was just thrown in the garbage for them, and he was like, "Why are you ignoring the context?" And they're like, "Spider-Man, it's so cool.
Spider-Man means so much to me. I have
Gay.
underwear that has Spider-Man.
We
Who cares? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you
again
gay?
though,
Who the fuck gives a fuck about that?
to get we'll get we have been getting more into that over the past several years on our subscribe star. So again, if you want to check that out, you should be if you care about the truth, you should have been donating to us already. If you don't care about the truth and actively despise the truth, then don't donate to us.
Or do donate to us. I don't give a shit. I'll take
Yes.
anyone's money if they're just
If you're
giving
just
it away.
giving it away, but that's where the unforgivable, unspeakable truths continue to remain.
Are they unforgivable truths? Unspeakable truths? Maybe both.
All of the above, and then some, and even more, perhaps. But yeah, so there is all
The
those
answer is yes.
wonderful things. Donate the monetary equivalent of Kwama eggs to us, and
Only Kwama eggs.
yeah,
Kwama eggs, or even just regular human eggs, because now the price of those are going way up thanks to Biden.
especially if certain conditions have been met by the person in the past couple of years, if they avoided a certain brainwashing result, something like that. It certainly makes it more valuable, but
Certainly having controls installed inside of them,
yes,
inside of their brain.
nano machines, I don't know, but anyways, yeah, so there's lots of that good stuff you can find out. Our real videos, basically, on our subscribe site. So donate electric typewriter, manual typewriter,
The equivalent of an electric typewriter.
the manual equivalent of a monetary typewriter, something like that. But for everyone else, should have listened to Shitty Webcomics.